Yo, this can't be a good sign. I have cried. Guys, good evening. It is currently 10 to 5 or 8 to 5, and we are at doctor's surgery. And they went there today, this morning, to register me with the midwife. And I told them that I couldn't go because I've been having severe morning sickness and all that, which is true because I can't eat, I hardly drink. I've been really, really sick. Like, it's crazy, and I've been puking or vomiting. It's just been crazy. They booked me in for an appointment today to see the doctor. Today at 5. We're outside now. Maybe they can give me something to stop it. I don't know. Hey guys, I've seen the GP, and I just left the pharmacy, so the GP prescribed the medication for me to pick up at the pharmacy. I've got it. It's supposed to help stop sickness or whatever. But they said, the nurse that attended to me said if it gets worse that I should let them know. But that's about it. Medication. Hey guys, good afternoon. I don't know what time it is. Last night is my worst day of this pregnancy ever. So after I took the medicine, before I took it, I was fine, and after I took it, I was fine for a while. I was downstairs. I had watermelon. It was really nice. But then I came upstairs because I was feeling dizzy, like I needed to sleep, and I started to feel slightly nauseous or slight nausea. So I came upstairs, and I was trying to sip water, so I drank some water. I was feeling nauseous, so I thought, I'm gonna drink some water. I wasn't expecting to feel nauseous after that medication. So I drank water, and it was as if the gate of hell was open. I puked. I've never puked like that before. I vomited everything, all the watermelon, and maybe a little of the chicken I had earlier that evening. It was terrible. My throat was hurting. I was shivering, shaking. Last night was the worst night ever. Today, Andy brought me breakfast. He brought me 2 slices of bread, toast bread, and cornflakes. I couldn't eat the cornflakes. I didn't even try. I had 1 toast bread, and I had a bite of the other half. And he also brought me cucumber and protein shake that I'm very sure I'm not going to drink that, because even thinking about how it will taste, it's a vanilla protein shake, and I actually used to love vanilla a lot. Well, I don't think I'll drink that. I've been able to add some of the cucumber, but I'm still nauseous. I haven't really had much water to drink. I'm trying, but the taste in my mouth is horrible, like horrible. I'm losing weight, so I need to check my weight when I've got strength to go downstairs. But tomorrow I've got a driving test. I failed the first one, so I booked another one again for tomorrow. I didn't know I would be feeling sick. Anyway, I just thought to give you guys an update of how I'm feeling. So we're 8 weeks today. I'm actually feeling dizzy. I need to sleep. Fatigue now is on another level. I just want to sleep. And also, I'm not taking that medication today again. I don't think I want to, because I think it made it worse yesterday. I don't know, but normally I don't like medication, so any excuse not to take them. If it worked yesterday, if I didn't feel bad yesterday, maybe. But I did feel bad after taking it, so I'm not taking it again. I've got this here for when I feel nauseous, because the good thing is yesterday when I felt nauseous, thank God I had one of this near the bed. This was what saved me, because I would have made a mess of the entire bed. Okay, this thing is smelling now. I don't like the smell. Honestly, I'm so happy that Andy is home because what would I have done? I cannot cook right now. Cannot even eat. The only reason I eat little is because Andy literally begs me to eat. And he's going to cook me spaghetti bolognese. Hopefully, I'm able to eat that. I know I'll be able to eat just spaghetti. I don't know if I'll be able to eat it with the bolognese, but we'll see. Hi, guys. Good morning. I think today I am 8 weeks and I don't know how many days, but almost 9 weeks. I haven't checked the baby app in a while because it makes me sick. Seeing those pictures, just even thinking about it and how the baby apps looks like makes me sick. So I don't know exactly what day it is, but I know it is. And this says it'll be 8 weeks, 9 weeks on Tuesday. I think it said Tuesday on Monday or Monday. I'm not sure. But I've been in bed for days, bedridden, if that's the word. I've been sick, puking, like nauseous. It is crazy. Honestly, it is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. I've never been this sick in my life. Never. I can't even smell. I can smell, but I'm trying to say just anything. The smell of milk, the smell of biscuit. I've been having oats every morning for the last, I think, 3 days, because that's the only thing I can have in the mornings. Well, that's the only thing I've been able to have for some days. I used to have cornflakes, but I just didn't want that anymore. I've been having oats, and of course Andy has been the one making it and bringing it upstairs, because I can't even. When last did I even get into the? I don't think I've been in the kitchen for like over a week. So Andy has been the one bringing everything upstairs because I've been upstairs. But yesterday I went downstairs to the treadmill. I've not really done any exercise in like a week. But I wanted to really do something yesterday. I did about 15 minutes on the treadmill, and was I good? No. I felt drowsy. I felt like my head was going to like drop down. It was just crazy, but oh well, I did it. If I feel better later today, because usually mornings and afternoons are my worst, but evenings, nights, especially when I'm sleeping, yeah, I'm okay. Sometimes evenings can be bad as well. There's one evening where I was terribly sick. Honestly, thank God for my husband. This really made me realize that I don't have anybody aside Andy. And it's crazy. Maybe I'll feel better when I stop my progesterone, because I'm still taking progesterone, and I feel like maybe that's also another reason why my morning sickness is terrible. Well, that's what I think. I don't know until I stop it. uh I was just about to say I would not wish this on my worst enemy, but I mean, it is not really bad. The nurses were telling me at the IVF clinic, when I went to the clinic for my first scan, I was really sick, and they gave me something just in case I want to vomit, so I can vomit in it. And she was like, yeah, it's a good sign. I know you don't feel good, but it's a good sign. And I'm like, yo, this can't be a good sign. I have cried. Anything, any little thing right now makes me cry. Just vomiting makes me cry. Not being able to eat makes me cry. But yesterday, Andy made me um, curry sauce, and he did really well, even though he complained because he's never made it before. Andy has been the one cooking everything, jollof rice. And to think that anytime he cooks, I only want to eat it once. I'll be like, okay, I want to eat this, but when he cooks it and brings it upstairs, I'm like, no, I don't want to eat this anymore. Like, that's how bad it is. But Andy being Andy, he'll talk to me, baby, you need to eat this, please eat this. And from trying it the first time, I'll go again, I'll eat something. Might not finish it, but I'll eat something good enough to hold me. And I've really, really lost weight. I haven't been able to go to the kitchen because the thing is in the kitchen, whatever they call that thing to check the weight. But I know I've lost weight because I don't eat. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't eat nothing. By the way, I bought this from Amazon. I'm actually supposed to have done the one for 8 weeks, so I want to be taking pictures of my bump progress every week. No, well, I wanted to do every week, but I couldn't get the one for every week, so I just got this one. It starts at eight weeks, and I'm currently 8 weeks and some days. Maybe if I feel good today, I might take the picture, because I already bought what I want to use for the picture. I just thought to come on here and update you guys and let you guys know how supportive Andy has been. Jeez, it's been everything this past few days. I mean, this past week, I've never been sick to know that Andy can really take care of me like this. Time when I started my IVF and when I had my egg retrieval, I was a bit sick, but not this sick, so I would still be able to do things. Even then, Andy was still helpful because Andy cooked for me then as well. But this is like way up. I am so surprised with the way Andy has taken care of me like a nurse. Cooks, brings food, does everything in the house. I've not lifted a pin. Does the cleaning, does everywhere, so tidied. Kitchen is something that I never grew up seeing. Like I never grew up seeing a man do things like this in the house, never. And seeing Andy be this person. I know Andy has always been helpful, even when I'm not sick, because I'm not a morning person, so I stay in bed for a long time. And most times when he's around, before I wake up, he's probably tidied the kitchen and do things like that. But this one is ace, like this particular, because I've not I've not done nothing. It literally comes upstairs, bring me food, tidy the side. As you can see, everywhere around me it's almost a mess, but it comes, tidies, cleans here. And even when I puke, I've got these bags. I've got these Ziploc bags for when I'm vomiting or for when I need to vomit. And when I'm done, it takes them downstairs. Like the only thing I've been doing is bathing myself, that I've been doing with my life. I'm grateful. I'm really, really grateful. I've been wanting to eat rice and beans, and Andy has never cooked beans before. Every time I want to eat it, because he's never cooked it before, he always like, are you sure you want that? Don't you think you'll be better off eating this and that? But today he brought the beans, because I told him, no problem, you can bring the beans for me. I'm going to take out the rubbish from the beans and you just cook it. So he's brought the beans upstairs. He's brought it upstairs for me to pick it. So I'm going to do that. When I'm done, he'll come get it and cook it. I failed my test again. Honestly, I wouldn't have failed my test this time because it was really good. But I think me failing my test this time was because I wasn't up okay here. When I went for my test, I was the worst. That was when I was really, really bad. That was the day after I had gone to the clinic to take those medications. And that was the day after I had the worst nights of this, like, all morning sickness nonsense. So I wasn't, and even the morning I went for my test, I puked like hell. So I was really sick. I wasn't okay up here. I wasn't thinking. What really failed me, the two things that failed me, because it were just two things that failed me, were things that I would normally not do, but I did it because I wasn't thinking. Because I was actually going to do it. I was already indicating right to do the right thing. But I'm like, just okay, I'm just going to stay here. And when I was going past the roundabout, I don't know what they called, moved the steering wheel. Maybe she thought I wasn't looking. If I'm honest, I don't know if I was looking because my mind wasn't there. So yeah, I failed. I know I failed the test because it was my fault. Oh well, I'll try again when I feel better. But I'm not doing any more lessons because it's too freaking expensive. £100 every time I go for a lesson. I'm sorry guys, you'll have to see me like this as far as I'm going to be giving updates, because this is how I am until God knows. They say morning sickness starts to fade away from maybe 14 weeks or so. I'm hoping it doesn't take that long for me. I'm hoping it goes real fast when I stop my progesterone. Bye. Thanks for watching.